Moria. When we were but boys, the elders spun tales of an ancient city beneath the mountain. They spoke of it with a mixture of wonder and fear. A place of boundless riches, gems that sparkled like the stars above our wild hills, silver as pure as the rivers that wind through our lands, and gold beyond counting. But those weren't the only stories told by the firelight. Others, darker, more twisted with time, lingered like a cold wind through the mountains. Wars, endless wars, blood spilled like rain on stone, dwarf against orc, orc against dwarf, flesh and bone ground to dust under heavy boots in the eternal dark. They said Moria's stone walls wept with the agony of battles long past, and deeper still, beneath the echo of blades, there lurked something far older. Shadow. Flame. An evil from the deep places of the world too terrible to name. Forgotten by most, but not by those who know the land's true heart. It is said it still sleeps there, below the mountains, biding its time, waiting for fools to disturb it. They say every legend, no matter how wild, holds a kernel of truth. And while I am no fool to believe the Greybeard's gossip, I know that Moria is not merely stone and wealth. And yet here we stand, on the cusp of claiming the mountain halls for ourselves. If even a fraction of those tales are true, the treasures beneath would raise armies the world has yet to see. Let us hope, as we send our men into the depths, that it is only the silver and gold of Moria that greet them, and not the evil that still clings to the deep. For even the strongest of men are but kindling to an ancient fire. Hello my incredibly beautiful friends, and welcome back to episode 11 of our Dunland campaign in Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer with the EUR submod. Before we jump into the nitty gritty and the administration stuff and talk about the previous episode and all the things we achieved, we have to defend Tharbad against an overwhelming amount of orcs. But then again, they are just orcs. They're not really bringing anything too special. So whilst I am kinda miffed that I can't use my reinforcements, my cavalry stack, which would make this battle incredibly easy, I still think this battle will be decently easy because we have ballista towers. So without further ado, let's jump in and let us rid ourselves of these meddlesome goblins. Attack! Rightio. Where are the goblins? So they're over there, and they brought one ram and one set of ladders. That's optimistic. These guys brought jack shit, so what I'm going to do is put one unit there just to man the towers and have them shoot at them whilst they probably just walk all the way around to join the actual army that will try to take control of the gate. So you are the Lone Ranger there, that's alright. We got Flaccid Hatman. Do I want to hold the wall? I think I want to hold part of the wall for as long as we can. The ladder is going to be the most crucial. They don't really have anything special on there, so that's alright. You man those towers, you man these towers, I kind of hope they don't get through the gate, but we need to be prepared for it if they do. Alright, come on. I guess I can already talk about some stuff during this battle. Most of it's just going to be us watching and praying that the ram lights on fire. Are they diverting their ladders? That is annoying. We'll keep a close eye on them. But I want to say big thanks to all of you that watched the 2-hour-long, or almost 2-hour-long, that's a feature-length movie right there, episode 10. Really quite impressive. That video got a lot more views than I expected. Typically those really long videos, they get slightly less views, which is fine. I completely understand that not all of you have so much time to waste on silly old me, but a lot of you did, which makes me wonder, like, don't you guys have anything better to do? What the hell? But no, I do really appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, which seemingly you all did. Now do bear in mind, I do put timestamps on every video, So for those of you who only want to watch campaign map stuff, or who only want to watch battle map stuff, or who want to watch everything, you can do that. If you want to watch nothing, then you're probably not in the right place, but that's okay, that's allowed as well. I mean, I still appreciate you. Alright, can we light it on fire? Nah. That's a bit of a shame, but it's not a huge deal. So I do need to position my men a bit better though. The Berserkers, they're gonna stick around to cause the morale debuff. Now the army on the other side is gonna start moving over as well, so I need to keep an eye on my spear boys. Yeah. So they're going this way. So let's already man this wall here. But yeah, massive thanks to all of you. And I had a lot of fun. Now that's not to say that you'll get more 2-hour-long videos anytime soon. Those are few and far in between for obvious reasons, but still, pleases me to please you. Alright. Well, we need to get rid of those Urukovacirs, but it's a good thing they've sent them in rather quickly to die. Balance of forces evenly matched. Actually, is this tower? Yeah, this tower is firing in the cluster. That's quite alright. Yeah, if I just had that extra cavalry, it would be so much easier. But we want to try and get a morale win still. Okay, still hitting the ram, no real purpose for that. It is kind of weird to see Tharbad like this, like there should be a bridge somewhere, right? But I think maybe it's a different submod I'm thinking about. There was a mod that was featuring a new Tharbad battle map with their next update. It might be AGO. At this point there's so many submods and they're all pretty damn cool, but it's hard to keep track of all of it. Yeah, stay there. Try to man both towers. But Tharbad does deserve a custom map. Yeah, I'm still miffed I don't get cavalry, but it's alright. If I kill enough of them, they're trying to squeeze through. Trying to run through my town square. Oh, that's alright. It's not going to make much of a difference, to be honest with you. Alright, I'm going to send in my clan spearmen to flank these guys, and then send in my Dunland raiders to flank these guys, and that might be enough for a rout, honestly. It depends, they still have the Urukovacirs, of course, but... Nice. Okay, that will help. That will make a big... And then the flank happened at the same time, so we got a nice bit of shock value. If I can get those Urukovacirs to rout, then it's night-night forever. Yeah. Okay, the Urukovacirs started routing. And now we get a big chain reaction. These guys have walked into the range of my towers, so they don't seem to be fighting for whatever reason. Oh, there we go. So they're all running. Close that pocket and watch them all evaporate. Good. So even without the cavalry, we had a relatively easy time. That is nice. Yeah, we're not gonna probably kill enough to completely destroy the army, but they might come back. So let's pull everyone back for a moment. Everybody chill. The Panzer Power immediately swinging to my favor. Alright, you lot. Get back. They'll probably regain their will to fight. And we'll be prepared for it once that happens. Raiders. Oh, they're going both sides, okay, but the main bulk is going this way. Now my towers are just picking them up. They're not killing too many, but every dead orc is a good orc. Orc, goblin, matters not. Yeah, the cav would definitely be in handy, not just to rout them, but also to pick off the stragglers, obviously. Maybe they've nerfed ballista towers a little bit. Although they are doing a lot of damage now, so... And I guess this counts as a city and not a fortress. Yeah, if I get lucky again and get an early kill on the general here of this army, but this is the easier army of the two, I think. It's bigger, but it's much weaker. No overseers, for example. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about this. And these guys are going to come in early, I think. Come on, lads. Come on. But yeah, this episode won't be 2 hours long. I do apologize. I just got back from work. I'm actually quite tired, but I was really in the mood to kill some orcs. And that has nothing to do with how my work day went. I'm not in a particularly bloodthirsty mood or anything. I just really enjoy playing this game. I actually had to say goodbye to a colleague of mine today. He retired. And I was thinking, I can't wait until I retire. And then I can finally have a decent upload schedule, and you guys will have a lot more videos to enjoy. And I can make 2-hour videos every single day if you want. We can do that. What are these guys doing? Just having a good old time? Can I steal that ram? I can attack that ram, but I'm not sure if that does anything, actually. No, it doesn't do anything. But yeah, my retirement, currently it's planned for 2060. So that's only 36 more years to go, to be fair. It's all about perspective, I suppose. But it's still a while off. That's alright. Right, go in, psych. What the hell are you doing, Clan Spearman? What's going on? Oh, whatever. The pea-stained walls of Tharbad. That's not my pee, by the way. That sure smells like orc piss. Alright. I mean, I'm talking about retirement, but the way the economy is going, by the time I retire, there's probably no such thing as a retirement anymore. And I'll just have to live off rocks. But hey, it worked for the Dunlandings, it'll work for me. These guys close enough? Yeah, they're close enough to cause the debuff. Yeah, there we go. I wish I had a horse. Just one horse. Stop freaking out. I need you guys ready for the biggest stack. Stop freaking out, man. Come on. You guys have no chill. Yeah, this battle's over. They just don't know it yet. These guys will probably come back. I was shooting those guys. Let them come in. What the hell are you doing, mate? He's got too much energy. It's like, you can't catch me, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. Mate, I don't want to catch you. Snaga Stalkers. What a horrific name. Yeah, you better run. Can we put a stopgap in there? No, not yet. There's too many more still on the way. And I really don't want to lose Flaccid Penis, man. Like, that man has become a legend of this campaign. With every battle he wins, his hat gets slightly more erect. And that's actual Dunlanding lore. Okay, now they've committed everything, now we can go for the big play. Alright, put on your big boy pants. And there we go. That's what they call a rout. Okay, not all of them got on the message, so... I think because they're skirmishes and these guys... Okay, for a moment I thought that was my general. I think because they're skirmishes, so they're a ranged unit, and my berserkers cause fear to infantry, and I guess they don't count as infantry? Could be the reason. These guys definitely count as infantry though, so they won't last for long, and then battle's over, I guess. Yeah, we haven't killed nearly enough to get a a big rout. Alright, don't chase him. There's still more guys left, so we'll just eat them piece by piece. It's alright. I'm gonna do this back and forth, and that's alright. It's an opportunity for me to up my numbers a bit. So then these guys are routing, and these guys are back. By the time these guys are routing, those guys will be back. It's a constant back and forth. They're just bum rushing, trying to get in. You guys are silly little geese, man. I don't really. You want some? No, that's what I thought. 71%, yeah. I mean, this army might be gone. Grul. But Grishluk is definitely not gone. But that will definitely get your hat more erect. I mean, that's a heroic win. Barely lost anyone. That was... With Cav, that would have been an absolute stomp, but even now it was a small stomp. Nice. What did you expect, guys? Come on. Alright. First things first, I made a note with things I definitely need to mention, right? First things first, I have updated my game. There will be no more silver surface for the upgraded Rohirrim. I do apologize to all of you who had gotten emotionally attached. Oh yes, we'll definitely do that in a moment. Emotionally attached to our silver surface, but they are gone. No more. Also, I want to give a big shout to Remus, Kai Friesen, and John Doe in the comment section, because they have given me some naming suggestions, which I will apply. Not always directly, sometimes I make a spin of a suggestion, but they have inspired me to rename some settlements. Tharbad will now be known as the Crebine's Rest, for that is where the Crebine rest when they move all the way from Isengard. They take a big nap here, and then they move up further north to provide me with information. And then for Rockburg, in order to quote-unquote honor Theoden's death and the death of, well, the line of Yol, we shall rename it in honor of Freka, the king of old who got one punched by Helm Hammerhand to Freka's Hall. And of course it's also a reference to our Freka, who has of course now taken the old perk with his new fresh unit of the Heralds of the Twofold King. There was also a couple of people making suggestions about the Moria fight, and a couple of people said, what if I do a night fight? And at first I thought that wasn't possible, because this army was led by a general, but it's not. It's led by a captain. So a night fight should work in theory. I'm just gonna test. Attempt a night attack? Yeah, that takes Lunluk out of the equation, and it's just me against Lunbag. He still gets a ton of defenders, and I will have to turn off the battle time limit. But it's kind of a nice middle ground between having a challenging fight, whilst not making it completely impossible and me just throwing away units. So we'll bear that in mind. We'll probably do that fight in a moment, because I always want to make a balance between not being completely brain dead but also having enough of a challenge. If I play too perfectly, there's no real danger. But I'll talk to Rune. Rune's quite far, far from their homeland, from quite close to us.
Yes.
Is that Dantalad? Or I can't remember. Oh, there's a plague. Oh no, we've had that before. In Onodrith. God damn it. They're laying seed. Does that mean they can catch the plague as well? I hope so. We'll see what Rohan does. Some people mention I should take him out on the field, but I mean, that would be kind of bordering stupidity, so I'm not going to do that. Not yet, at least. If I see a better route, but like they're close to one another, I can't do a night fight because they're led by generals, so they'll join either way. Like, that's just suicide. Okay, oh yeah. City, Bairik. Nice, that's really nice. We'll get that in a moment. I'll already queue it up. And then Dunayard's ready for an upgrade as well. I'll already queue that up as well, so I don't forget. Am I building everywhere worth a damn? I'm not building in Barad Vin Diesel. But I need to queue that up, okay. Could go for the Dunayard Broloch, but I think I'll get the Mason's Guild House. By sheep farming for the upgrade? Population growth is quite up there, yeah, sure. Now that we have established the Fine Realm, the Dunlendings have started breeding like crazy. People also mentioned I can't upgrade a Citadel, so there's no real point in pumping out massive population growth here. So I don't think I'll get anything there. Unless there's a way station give me extra upkeep, or sorry, extra recruitment slots? No. I'll get a crossbow unit, I guess, just to be doing something. And I guess I'm building in most places that are worth a damn. Get some farms there, get a blacksmith there, and that's my money spent. So I guess we'll go for Moria then. I mean, it's the fight we've all been waiting for. I got a pretty decent army. Got a ballista. Got siege equipment, not that it matters. I got really good units. Wolfguard Axemen, Wolfguard Pikes. Now, I haven't really seen them much in action. We've seen them once. We got the Uruk-hai Archers, of course. Some Phelan Warriors. Pikes for days. And some Dunhead Berserkers who will make it quite easy to break through their front line, I guess. Yes. So yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit scared. I do have 11 rams, which is a lot. I'm a little bit scared because they get so many reinforcements, but I think I still outnumber them, and I do outclass them as well. Let's just quickly check. Yeah, trash. Most of them are trash. They got some Black Armpit Spears, but they're not the Berserkers that I was so worried about, so that's alright. Loonback, what have you got? Standard Bodyguard, not that scary. And then Orc Defenders, they're good. They're good, and there's a lot of them. But they're not good enough to really make a difference. I will turn off the battle time limit, something I always forget. No campaign battle time, yeah. Because otherwise I'll regret it. Moria is a bit of a grind to get through. So we need all the time we can muster. Alright, let's claim probably the wealthiest settlement in the game. Let's go.
Muster your courage, men.
Here we are. Let's make some money. I want to see all my rams. Yeah, hell yeah, we got rams for days, boys. Line up the rams, line up the rams. So childish, but I just love the fact that I've got so many bloody rams. You guys want to have some fun? Let's have some fun. I'm going to put the rams as close to like one line as possible. And we're going to do a race. I'm just going to give them all the order to ram down the gate and we'll see who gets that first. Boop, boop, boop. It's hardly fair like this. I'll have to put them a bit closer. Some are definitely closer than others, but I'm not going to like micromanage it all the way. Is that all the rams? I guess so. Everyone that's not holding a ram, there's no point in me setting up like nice positions just yet. Because it's... yeah, we'll show you the interior of Moria. I mean, most of you are probably veterans at this point, so you'll know what it looks like. But it's a mess. Let's make sure we group up the rams. Alright, are you ready for ram racing? 3, 2, 1. Send in the rams. Oh, we got an early lead. It's actually not a race, it's only one unit that gives a damn. What if I give another unit the order now? Does this just quit? Oh yeah, they just quit. Well, that's a whole nothing burger. I'm sorry. I feel like I've let down an entire generation of people. We all wanted to see ram racing, but yeah, no fun allowed. If the developers of the game are watching this, of Medieval 2, of DAC, of EUR, AGO, I don't care. Any developer, anyone who has any inkling of what to do with a game engine this old, please make sure we can do ram racing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to have to get through these two narrow corridors, which, as a defender, I probably would have positioned myself up here, but they've decided not to. Instead, they are hiding in the inner sanctum. Well, not really. They're hiding actually behind the inner sanctum in the... what is it? The Deeping Hole or something like that? What is this place called? Khazad-dûm itself, I suppose. All the way in the back there. So that's probably going to lead to a big old grind fight on the town square itself, which, if I can have any troops with shield wall formation, I don't, they could easily shove enemies off the town square and I could just sit out the timer. But it seems they're moving, so they might try to go for a more frontal defense anyway. At which point my ballista and Yak-Tak should be more than enough to just annoy them. Speak ram and enter. Find it hilarious. I'm just knocking down this wall. Boom. You can shove your melon where the sun don't shine, brother. Alright. Drop your siege equipment. And everyone, move in. It's going to be a bit laggy because I've just given an order to 20 men. Oh, 20 units, I should say, not men. Watch them all run in. It's like watching ants. Now, this is my anthill. Alright, yeah, he's coming down, he's coming down. That's good, that's good. Yak-Tak. It's Yak-Taking time. Shoot those pricks. Alright, Yak-Tak. Show them what we're made of. Those orcs are probably like them, man. They got tall dwarves now? What the hell? Oh, that's a glorious shootout. Look at that! A fine red mist. That is beautiful. I enjoyed that greatly. I mean, preferably the target are the black armpit guys, but you can't pass this up. I'll happily use the bottleneck against you, mate. That's why I brought the long spears. Well, the general's not really close to them. There's gonna be a little bit of friendly fire, but that's alright. guard mode, don't shove. Hold, man, hold. Okay. Could go for a flanking maneuver. It's not really necessary there. I'm kind of just trashing them. This battle will probably take most of the episode, to be fair. But I also want to save it. I don't want to just blast through it. Because this is a fun fight. And this might put me at odds with the dwarves, but we'll try to befriend the dwarves. Though I can't ally with them. Because we have, well, they've got enemies that are friends of mine. Yeah, it's kind of complicated. But, well, we'll just make sure that it's never worth it for them to try and get that grub. Or I could just eradicate them myself. Honestly, that might be the best idea. I might make it easier. Once the goblins are gone, just get rid of them myself. Oh, we got the Wolfguard Axeman, and with armor upgrades, they also get, like, the absolute sick Orthanc armor. Oh, that's epic. Imagine having a full army, and the pikes as well. Oh, they look so cool. I love seeing the Uruk-hai helmets with the Dunlanding embellishments. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, I'm getting really excited about that. It's ridiculously cool. I'm going to ask you to stop fighting for now. Sending in my Wolfguard Axeman maybe a bit too soon. Oh, and they got like Cribine on their cloaks. Oh, sorry, but this is one of the actual, one of my favorite unit designs I've seen in this mod. It's absolutely epic. Oh man, yeah. I love the more grounded designs, and this is like, it's grounded, but it's also got a lot of fantasy elements, but it's just, it's cool. Like, they're not overdoing it, they're just playing it cool, and I love that. Another type of unit that really nails that aesthetic for me, personally, it's always personal of course, are the Iron Crown units of Angmar. They also nicely balance that sort of edge between, well, being too edgy and being completely unrealistic, but also being quite cool and still, you can still tell it's practical armor, it's useful, it will defend you in battle, you know. Alright, so far so good, so very good even. Send in the Berserkers for a flanking maneuver, and we might just get a rout on a lot of them. It's berserking time, brothers. Where you guys go? Go there. Don't be scared. The Fallen Warriors have arrived. The axes have an absolute blast. I mean, they're kind of just built for this kind of warfare. Are you going to send in any more garrison? No? It's kind of saving his reserves. I mean, I'm just going to plop my pikes on the town square and you can try to wrest it from my grubby hands, but it ain't going to work, man. The Berserkers have arrived. Got a stack of Goblin Band that's about to just break entirely. The Orc Fighters have already broken. Run! Run back to your general! Tell them doom has befallen the goblins of Moria. No, I don't think anyone's gonna actually make it and tell him. Fine. I'll tell him myself. Oh, we got a big rout now. Yep, the flanking with the Dunland Berserkers. Both the fact that they flank and the fact that they cause fear to enemy infantry. Just such a good unit. Fear is a very powerful tool. Not so much against elves and Numenorians, but against these lot, this rabble, it is absolutely perfect. Alright, I want all pikes to report. I want you to not fight. I want all berserkers. I want everyone to report. Except for you... Yeah, everyone. But it's mostly going to be the pikes. Let's just organize this army a little bit. I should have done that earlier. There we go. Ballista, I was thinking of using the ballista more in this scenario here, when if they were to defend here, I could shoot it from over there, you know, it worked perfectly. But, well, I don't need it at the moment, so I'm not gonna, use it for no apparent reason. Okay. The walk pack I'm a little bit scared of, but if I can get enough long spears, it should work out fine. I will bring Yaktak along for the morale boost. We of course also have his special ability, which I haven't used yet, and it has 3 uses. Oh, he's sending in the bodyguard, he's moving him forward. So they're all going that way, so I'm going to move my axemen this way then. And see if we can maybe get a flank going. I'll put 2 berserk units there as well. Pikes, I'm going to put you in reserve here. If you want to. You could also put troops here in a way, I'm not sure what that's... I guess it could be fun to put like pikes here and then like a catapult here to just kind of annoy the enemy with those choke points. But they could just kind of ignore you if they want. Look at these guys. Oh man. Wonderful. Alright, he's setting up for a grindy defense. That's alright. They've already lost a quarter, I've lost 2%, and the bouncer power is like, yeah, they still have a chance. They could take it, you don't know them. Now you guys can rest up for a moment. Yeah, it's gonna be a grind. Okay, well, not my preferred scenario, but hang on a moment. I've got an idea. Get you all set up like that. And then Yaktak, he's gonna let loose a bit of a volley on them. I'll also put the Urukai close. I might have an angle for them. Alright. Put down the pikes, lads. Oh, he's going for it. Oh no, he changed his mind. They're like, are you sure, boss? Alright, we'll go for it then. Yeah, they got some puny archers shooting me. Can't say I'm too impressed by that. I think what I need to do is cycle my units. Send them in, have them fight, and then pull them back to rest, and then a fresh unit. I think that could be a valid strategy in this case. It's something I should apply a lot more, and I rarely do it. I mean, I'm sending them in when they're a bit tired, but that's alright. Does this reduce my tiredness? Does it make them more tired? Plus 150 own army fatigue. I guess it makes them more tired. I don't know actually. It would make no sense to make them more tired. I kind of make it a bad ability, so I'll plop it. Yeah, they went from tired to fresh, so it does make them less tired. Because it says plus fatigue, so you'd expect... Yeah, okay, whatever. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. And I'm not going to send in all my berserkers because they're on the town square, so they got infinite morale. Yeah, this is going to be a grind. Okay, I almost said lurts. Not lurts. Move up your troops. I mean, I kind of favor myself in a grind fight. I just need to try and get a bit of maneuverability going. But based on my army composition, they're not really going to benefit too much from choke point fighting. I've literally brought pikes for these. Alright, you could fire on their back line. Just fire in the thick of it. It's alright if you don't hit every shot. But every orc we kill... Don't hit the ceiling. Yeah, that's definitely hitting some of them. It's hard to miss. They're so clustered up. Alright, 2% for 30%. Yeah, it's moving very much in our favour. The Warg Riders are completely hopeless. Let's see if I can squeeze some Phalan warriors through. If I could somehow flank around that. Yeah, I wish this map had some extra flanking rounds. Even if it was only like one, like for example this side here, if you could move around like that. But now it's just such a massive choke point, it's not great. Like, I get it, but it's not that fun. It's not even that fun to defend, really, because I typically defend this point here, which at least has some, you know, maneuverability, playability. You can do something, and in this case, you don't need to do any commanding whatsoever. It's just a matter of running your troops against their troops and just, you know, It's a dick measuring contest, really, and the biggest dick wins. And I'm a pretty big dick, so... That's all there is to it. Oh, are you the general? No, you're just a lieutenant. A sergeant, or whatever you are. Can we get rid of that walk back quick, please? Yeah, and the fact I got infinite morale doesn't really help my cause either. Alright, keep shooting. On the defensibility. Because they're exhausted. So I should probably cycle them back. And let them have some rest. I'm not even on the town square yet. But the numbers are going down fast enough. And the fewer troops they have. Once I get through that corridor, which is already happening a little bit, I do have a little bit of extra maneuverability. Not much, but... those Phelan warriors, they can move a little bit. It ain't much. They're immediately going to counter with Orc defenders. That's alright. Try to sit in the corner. The walk pack is pulling back, interestingly enough. Okay, this could be an opening. They're moving everyone back for some reason. Not sure why. Perhaps they're scared of the Wolfguard Axemen. Or I could scarcely believe they could actually see them. Okay, Phelan Warriors up against Orc Defenders. How do we compare? 9-12, 7-11. Yeah, we got this. We're not so much spilling the blood of Rohan right now, my friends, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. There's the Goblin Bodyguard. Let's try and get our Wolfguard Axemen and our Dunland Berserkers up against them. You're also getting tired. I'm also going to cycle you out. These guys can get some rest. Cycle out the tired boys. You still fresh? Yo, you're exhausted as well. Yeah, well, you can still hang in there. A tired Yaktak is still a formidable foe. They show that they're getting tired as well. 6% for 42. Yeah, definitely lost some more men now. But we're up against a tougher opponent, so it makes sense. Let's see if we can get that bodyguard, the general, dead. Not that it would make a difference, really. But it's the thought that counts. Of killing Lundbuk was his name, I guess. Now this side is looking quite weak, so if I can force something... The sellswords, I can force you maybe, like... We're getting somewhere, I do have cavalry as well, but I really don't see any use for them. Oh no, my archers. Fake alerts. Pull back fake alerts. Put you on guard, but I should have done that earlier. My bad. Okay, the sellswords have just broken through there. That is good. Kill them. Yeah, they're wavering, but they're not going to break. 7% for 47. Plop another ability, shall we? Okay. So they have moved back. If I can prevent them from coming back, that's borderline impossible. But at the very least, I'll have an easier time getting rid of all these pricks. Rush through. And pull through, or try to pull through my pikes, and try to get the sellswords in this corridor to kind of choke point them out. And then it's just a matter of getting rid of these pricks. Go to the choke point. Guard mode. And just hold out. I'm bringing in the pikes. They're coming. You need to make sure they can't get any reinforcements in. This is good. This is how we encircle them. Phelan warriors move through. Okay, hold your ground at all cost. The pikes are here, boys, the pikes are here. They look fantastic whilst doing it. Why are you... No, you stand and fight, you don't let them come. This is how we beat them. Send in the border guard. But don't run, look. Send in everyone now. Now we try to hold the town squared. Prevent them from coming on it. Oh, they're trying to take my sellswords out like that. I can't maneuver my troops properly and my sellswords are now getting... Well, you want to envelop me, I'll envelop your envelopment. Screw you. They still exhausted? Yeah. Don't think they'll recover before the end of the battle. Now my sellswords are kind of getting foo-bad. It's honestly kind of working out for me, I think. Because they're not really fighting much, they're just kind of dying much. But it's hard for my troops to actually realize who they need to fight because it's such a cluster. The general must be close to dying though, because I don't see any of his bodyguard unit lying about. And now I just need to hold the city for 6 minutes, and that would... They're probably going to get it back though. But that would lead to this entire rest of that army, which ain't much, mind you. It's not going to lead to them winning at any point. But, I mean, that's still a decent chunk of troops that I wouldn't have to fight and, well, lose troops because of it. If I can just get my pikes now in the choke point, there's no way they're getting back control of their precious town center. Yeah, we're pushing in hard now. How is that general still alive? He must be in here somewhere. Unless he managed to retreat, but that would surprise me greatly. Oh, there is a goblin bodyguard. He did manage to pull back. Okay, I respect that. It's also getting absolutely demolished. But I've now shored up my pikemen. So I doubt I'll be able to get the town square back. 5 minutes left on the clock. Yep. Unless they do something crazy, I don't see them bouncing back from that. And also bear in mind that Yaktak has pretty good healing abilities, so that 14% we've lost 15. In total, at the end, they'll probably like 10% or something silly like that. Maybe a bit more. It's just a matter of holding, so I could pull back those Phalan warriors, but honestly, let them get some experience, why not? They can be retrained! Well, these guys definitely need to be retrained. They fought well.
The battle is very much in our favor.
3 minutes.
Victory will be ours.
Guys, you can chill, you can chill. They need to rest us from this choke point, so the onus is on them. 16%, 63%. The game still is like, yeah, I know it's not looking great, but surely they can still fight back. But even they, I realized they're like, you know what, screw this. Let's go to other Moria with blackjack and hookers. I feel like the dwarves would 100% play blackjack. That seems like a dwarven game to me. This epic fight between a lone long spearman and a defender. He's just parrying him with a friggin' pike. Oh no, coward, you're pulling in friends. Yeah, that guy's so dead. No, not Geppetto with the amazing mustache. Well, he's not too keen to die. Is he going to run back to safety? He's trying. Just poke the warg. Come on, Geppetto, 1 more minute. Oh lord, now I'm invested. He's just killing wargs left, right and center. They're scared of him. Geppetto, master of wargs. Now he's trying to blend in with the background. Oh, there we go. Oh, bloodied him up. Get one, kill something. Yeah! Geppetto, you legend. Why is the timer not moving? Oh, it's because I use... So when you use the scroll lock cinematic feature, it freezes the timer. Interesting. Oh, oops. I'm so invested in Geppetto now. I mean, he seems pretty safe, but it's still 40 seconds. Come on. Geppetto, don't move. No, no, no. No. 30 seconds. Oh, he's got backup now. He's got backup. I think he's gonna be fine. Oh no, he's being cornered now. No! He had less than 30 seconds, and he would have. He could have gone home to his wife and kids. Little Geppetto Jr. Where are you guys pushing through? I can't remember giving that order. Yeah, and you're dying in large numbers because of it. Who would have thought? I never gave you the order to push through like that. You're on guard mode, literally. You absolute dumbasses. Well, battle's over. Moria's mine. You guys can go packing. Tell the dwarves I said hi. 12%. I can live with that. I can very much live with that. 410 kills. Is that the most? 280 by the Axeman. Pike's not doing all that much, but that's alright. And no one gained experience. What? Okay then, I guess not. But Khazad-dûm is mine, and with it, loads of money. Big old dosh. Very good. Goodbye. You have been evicted. Hey, look at that money. I'm going to occupy it because I make sure not to destroy anything special. They can try to take back control, but we'll see how that goes. I will repair the wall. The gate, really. Well, I'm out of cash. But I'll be sure to have a ton of cash the next turn, right? Yeah. Anything else I need to be doing? Well, I've got an army prepared at Austin Ethel, but don't think the time is there just yet to take on a rod. Need to wait a little bit for fresh troops. Yeah, we've got a new general coming in. That's going to be quite nice. Make sure to have governors in all my settlements. Is that the case? No. So most have governors. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 that don't have a governor. Including some of my wealthier settlements, so that's kind of concerning. I hope Rohan attacks with Onodrith. That would be fun. No, he buggered off again. Well, that's gonna... That's kind of getting annoying. Rohan's being annoying. Yeah. Perhaps I should make a move on them then. It's not my preferred scenario. I just wish they'd commit, like one or the other, and then I can act accordingly. But now they're just kind of blowing hot and cold, and as much as I like getting blown, I don't really like getting blown hot or cold. Okay, good. Good. My gate should be repaired, and that's the best way to clean out those goblins. A good old defensive siege battle. Goblin hordes enraged. Yeah, they get a free doom stack from that. Can't demise. Oh, that's sad. I kind of like can't. So is that the doom stack? No, that's not a doom stack. Is this a doom stack? No. Is this a doom stack? That's a doom stack. That's a pretty scary doom stack. Oh my god, this guy looks really scary. Oh my god. Okay, well that's a freaky looking thing. Or plague. Yeah, we're gonna kind of... Have I got a spy in Onodrith? I could get a spy, infect him with the plague, and then send him over to Endwade and infect him with the plague. Is that too much? Some biological warfare in my Medieval 2 game? Maybe that's too much. Alright, let's upgrade the Foldberg. Guinead has received an upgrade. Look at that. Big old dosh. Mason's Guildhouse. Yes. Oldberg. We've taught them how to party. Let's teach them how to work. Get an extra spy in there. How's the culture going? Very good. Yeah, they're not doing anything, which is really starting to bother me. Could try and go for Endwade, but I don't have the manpower just yet. I'm going to pull back some forces from Onodrith, I think, and replace them with fresh troops. The ones that need retrading badly. And replace them with these guys. Yep. And retrain the rest. I can't retrain. I'll need to build a clan levy ground. We'll do that in a bit. Oh, I've spread the plague to Guinea, I'm an idiot. I just said I was going to do all... I'm an absolute baboon. I'm an absolute baboon. Wait a second. But, no wait. There was a guy that looked exactly like him. This guy, wait, I've seen him before. Feeligan. I swear I've seen him before. Am I mixing him up with him? No, wait, I got two Richard Herrings now. I got this guy in Herod and this guy in Beirig. Oh my god, I've cloned him. He's significantly worse though. But I've cloned Richard Herring. Interesting. So which is my richest city that doesn't have a governor? Dunland. Clone Richard Herring, you shall be governor of Dunland. And you shall do it well, I am sure of it. I've got no money left, and that's okay. Actually, I can gain some money by talking to Rune. Please remind me where Rune is. I can't reach that, but I can reach it next time.
Yes, my lord.
Bloop, bloop. So this is the Scorched Plains. Okay. Right, that's all good. Yeah. Because I'm west by the goblins, that's okay. I also got this army, but I'm just kind of waiting for Rohan to do something, as much as that frustrates me. If I wait too long, Calenhat's going to fall into the hands of Mordor, which I really don't want. I also need to keep an eye out on Saruman, just because. I'll keep those reserves as reserves for now. I'm a plague spreader. COVID has taught me nothing. Alright, let them attack me, Khazad-dûm, sure. Oh, what? Now I'm fighting a 3-front war, that's bad. I desperately need to clean up a battlefield. And I'm guessing Rohan seems... Or I could try and get peace with the goblins, maybe. Taken what I wanted from them, so maybe they'll also be like... I'm kind of close to crushing the goblins at the same time as Rohan. I mean, I kind of saw it coming that Bree would attack me at some point, but it did happen a bit sooner than I had thought. Yeah, more plague. I'm spreading it all over the place. Ah, we got Cormac. He's sick. Is he dead? Or is he just sick? He's just sick. It doesn't show up as a trait though, so... They're still besieging me there. I just need Rohan to like move their troops in a manner where I can exploit it.
Let us settle matters on the field.
This might be it, honestly. Because this guy is one tile away from reinforcement range of Entweed. I could lure out the garrison. Can I move far enough is the question. I guess so. Attack this army, they'll come out as reinforcements, I can take Entweed. But do I have enough movement range to walk in the city? See, that I'm not sure of. I don't think I do. I think I can walk up till here. I'm not sure actually. I know my calf can reach Entweed, but that's not gonna cut it. Oh, bother. See, I got a catapult and a ballista, so I could do some fun stuff with that. Alright, let's send a spy in first. I got an extra spy at Old Burg. Tell me everything. What event we got? Faction leader general, so 2 generals, but I got a bunch of cav and some aided units. Nothing too crazy. Golden Hole Spearman though. Okay. This army, I don't want to see his stuff, I want to see his army. Not much. But they do have a cav advantage. A pretty big cav advantage. I think I'm gonna have to go for it, right? I wish I had more ranged options, to be fair. I haven't really got any ranged options.
Yes, my lord.
Can I, maybe, pick up some mercenaries? No. I think I'm going to wait one more turn. I know it's cowardly, but and it's not like I'm getting ranged option. We can send this unit in.
As you wish. We'll make camp here.
I'm going to move you back. You already got the plague anyway. Try to get some more crossbows then. And just kind of wait for an opportunity. This army is going to do something. They're moving. I wish this army would go for either Edoras or Oldburg, but if they're standing so close to one another, they're in one another's reinforcement range, which is just all kinds of annoying. Calenhat I'd love to take. This is annoying. Alright, Herald, Lord's Hall. Still worried about Enedwythe as well. Let's get it done at Motilla here. Austin Ethel, get some roads, and that's all my money spent, sadly. So I can't build anything at Crebent, but it's on the siege anyway. What are you bringing? No hobbits? Ah, he's brought some hobbits. And he's got a ballista. And a dwarven ballista. So he went the mercenary route. Well, that's kind of annoying. Have I got a diplomat near here?
Yes,
no. I can talk to the goblins over here, though.
Without question.
I assume they're still there.
I shall
Hello.
continue tomorrow, stopping here.
And maybe we can get peace with them. I don't think they'll accept, to be fair. I wish Elrond would step in and finish him off. He's taken Zakala. He can take Brunost easily. That would solve a lot of my issues. I could just bum rush in on Rod at that point and be done with it. Yeah, we're in a kind of a prickly situation where I'm kind of forced to play defensive, but I don't really want to play defensive. And I feel like there is an opening here, but don't want to take the risk just yet. Could send an army from the north, but I also don't want to be too exposed. I'm finishing off the roads there, so that's good. If I want to move an army over, they'll get there rather quickly. What the hell is Enedwaith up to? I'm gonna have to bulk up that Durwath. I don't trust them. They're up to something. As much as I don't like bulking up a Durwath, I don't have a choice. Yeah, if those guys come in, I don't think this army will suffice to stop them. So I'm just gonna plop some. I know it's costing me in terms of upkeep, but I need to make sure that Dunland, sorry, Enedwaith, I am Dunland. Enedwaith does not get any funny ideas and see me as weak. He needs to know that I've got an army there, mate. He might be trying to get to Gondor, though. Enedwaith doesn't always. I mean, the goblins, you kind of expect them to break an alliance. Enedwaith, less so. No attacks by Rohan or the no, wait, the goblins still have to come. Bree, have they had that turn yet? I can't tell. I could have talked to Rune, couldn't I? What was that? No, that's next turn. Yeah, this is prickly, man. This is prickly. Getting friendship with the goblins would be good, but I still don't trust the dwarves either. That's also a problem. So as far as the dwarves, if they only hold the other side of Moria, I could just try and get rid of them quickly. I'm not sure what the hell Mordor is doing that's taking so damn long. I don't like that. That scares me. So I'll be right back until Mordor has finally done something. Alright, so that didn't work, so let's try to press the end turn again. It just kept on loading. I haven't changed anything else.
We are besieged.
Okay. That's new. The Dunedain, except we will attack. Fuck off. I don't do blackmail stuff. They can attack me all they want. I'm already facing 3 wars at the same time. I can add a 4th one. Alright, let's see. It's almost Mordor's turn. If it screws up again, I'm going to have to figure out a solution. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure what the problem was. Sometimes it just kind of happens. It's alright. So far it's been relatively stable though, so. I mean, I say relatively, it's been very stable, to be fair. No complaints, really. Okay, so. Harazir is dead. I'm losing a lot of money. But I think the reason for that is that I've started building those settlements I queued up. Like, yeah, that one. And Gilead probably as well, or Fallberg, which one was it? Onodrith. Oh, I'm besieged at Onodrith, that's new. Right? I didn't pay attention to that. But that's the Doomstack now, instead of the other army, instead of Gleobeam? Yep, Gleobeam. So this guy might actually pull through with it. Boop. And that could be alright. Could have some fun. I welcome him to try, and at least that army will be gone. So everyone is now deceased. Diseased, not deceased. Not yet. Yeah, it is what it is. Losing a lot of money. I've got some new stuff to play around with, but I don't have the money to do anything with it. At least I can start churning out a ton of units here. Oh, I'm also upgrading Byrix, so yeah, that would explain it. Enedwaith at least is not trying anything funny, but I still need to be on my toes here. Yeah, okay. It is what it is. I got a lot of troops that are currently not doing anything at us. But yeah, I mean, as long as they're there, I can't really do much. Let's get a clan living down, so my culture should be high enough. Then I can start churning out units here as well. For the rest, I mean, it's just a matter of waiting, really. It's on them to make a move. We can sit in our fort, Dunland, ballista. I think I'll move that ballista towards Crebine's Rest. And I should start rounding off this video, because I said I wasn't going to do another 2-hour long video, but... well... I'm having a hard time quitting. Alright, yes, Diplomat. Ah, Eru is in the hands of... I was hoping it'd be in Goblin hands. Let's go to Fenholm then. So I can't just take down the dwarves in one go. You wanna trade? You wanna ally up? Nice. You wanna go cross the Anduin and go crush some Rohirrim like the old days? Alright, well, we got some money from that. Some money I'll throw into getting more money, hopefully. Alright. I kind of still want to do a fight, but I actually don't have time. So I think next episode we'll start the same way we started this episode, with a defensive battle at the Crebine's Rest. At least this time I'll have my cavalry. They also have some cavalry, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. This battle is going to be significantly harder than the one we fought at the Goblins, because they have significantly better troops. They also have siege equipment, so if they're smart, I'll take down my ballista towers, but they're rarely smart. But all in all, it was a pretty good episode, I'd say. I mean, we took Khazad-dûm. That's always a win. The Rohan's kind of working on my nerves a bit, but they're bound to slip up. Like, this army now is moving towards Freka's Hall. That's perfect. I can crush them at Freka's Hall. And then Entwade is looking a bit more open. Oh, they've also besieged me at Olberg. Why do I not get any messages for that? It's really weird. But they finally committed themselves, and I just need them to attack in order for them to waste their troops, die, and then I can move out and capture some land for myself. Like, Calenhad is ripe for the taking. That's going to be quite good. So I just I'm kind of waiting for the enemy to slip up. Same here, if I can crush all these armies, then I can just march into Rod, Brunost. The goblins on this side are completely gone. And then that war is effectively over as well. So yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag, but all in all I think we're doing quite well, and I'm looking forward to this fight. So for now I must bid you farewell, but we have something cool to look forward to. Ta-ta, lads.